Good morning, Emmaus Rotary. How we doing?
Great.
JP, will you lead us out on God Bless America this morning?
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Yes, sir. Mr. John Zaitz, do you have our invocation this morning?
Bow our heads. Lord, help us to remember our talents, use our talents and our friendships to develop a better Rotary, both here in this club and throughout the world, in all that we do each and every day. Amen.
Amen.
Mike.
Also back to Charleston. I really like Charleston. Went out and
Emmaus Rotary, Emmaus Rotary.
yeah, and they have over 20.
That sounds really weird.
All right, we have some visitors today. I see Jeff Legg is here, back table.
Yeah, we're not getting paid.
Drop the mic. Yeah, just speak loud.
Too loud?
Yeah.
That's right.
Just put it down. Yeah. It's horrible.
All right, Jeff Legg is here today.
You should be a member.
Now, I see our friend Peter is back in town here today. Just flew in from Kenya for breakfast this morning. Good to see him. Now, I see a different name here. It says Owen, and I've been looking around for an Owen, and with John Shishka, but is there an Owen here somewhere? Owen, raise your hand. Owen, are you here? Hey, here's Owen! Owen here today. Welcome. Welcome to the Emmaus Rotary Club, man. There we go. Steve, back to you.
All right, great, thank you.
There you go.
Good, okay, that's a good segue.
All right, we're getting rid of this today. On your tables, you'll see there are for the golf tournament sign-up sheets. Take them with you, keep it in your car, remind you that when you're driving around, that you can ask for sponsors and get people to be in the golf tournament, which is on September
9.
That's right. Good. All right, so, old-time member here of Emmaus Rotary, Peter Nagaga. Nagaga, that's right. I've been butchering your name for 15 years, Peter.
Nana is okay. Nana is okay. Peter N.
Peter N. Okay, so
Capella seat.
so two things. Here it comes. All right, so two things. First, Peter needs a ride home afterwards. So if I could have a volunteer to perfect. John Shishka is going to take him home. That's done. Peter, you evidently have some things to say this morning. Take the floor, please.
And it's so
Mr. President,
That's what they say when
honorable members, and the guests. My name is Peter Nganga Buba. I am an educationist, a psychologist, a trainer, and a Rotarian and an honorary man. First, we thank God for the gift of life, this day and this time, and His protection. Our trip from Kenya to PA, Makanji, USA, took us about 24 hours with my wife. We are sent here with many greetings from Nakuru Rotary Club members, fellow Christians, members of our families, and our sincere friends. We have been away from this lovely and friendly country, from this lovely country for the year 2016. We are happy to be here again. We are happy to find you in unity. In unity, we praise the name of the Lord. According to our own tradition and culture, an old friend goes back home where he comes from. He takes some small gifts to them to remind them that he has come back. I've got some gifts here for everybody here, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, to say that we have come back from Kenya. I also have a flag from my Rotary Club of Nakuru. I'll hand over later. I have therefore brought you some gifts to you. Flag, this national flag for our club in Kenya. A copy of the monthly newsletter. In Kenya, what we do in Kenya, every Thursday we have everyone we have what's called a newsletter, a new document like this. And in this letter, what I do, I give what you call the white sayings every Tuesday afternoon. Perhaps you can see it. I give some white sayings for people, for all people, young and old. You are invited to visit Kenya to see for yourselves what goes on there in that part of the world. Thank you, very sincerely. My nickname is called Mwalimu Mkuu in Swahili. Mwalimu Mkuu is a big headmaster, like the head teacher of Hill School, where I went one time. I remember Hill School. And Peter Ngan. Mr. President, I don't know where to start now, but I would like, this is according to our tradition. At my age, I'm now 84. When you speak with this, you have to use a stick. So that when it's a point to be recognized by young people. This for the old men over 65. Not when you talk the members of the congregation. Charity begins home. I'll give you this one, the first person.
Thank you.
Because charity begins at home. And here I've got some other gifts. Call them key holders. These are made by school children. In one of the schools in Kenya, they are made by school children, age 5, 6, 7, and 8. And when they make them, they are sold to the members of the public. Perhaps you can adapt that kind of system. And here, the next one goes to this man. This is called Bob. Bob, here. Where's the other Bob?
He snuck out.
I'll give it to him. Or give it to him. I'm sorry, the other Bob here, he went with the Lord. So thank you very much. And so others, they are here. Everybody will take one. The purpose of the use of a key, like this one, you put your key here. The purpose of a key is for you to open where you want to go. Key, you open where to go. You want to go forward, backward, right, to a good place or bad place, you open, because a person is an individual. A person is an individual. And when you make your own mistakes or decisions, you don't blame other people. This is the key. And everybody make a choice and take a I may give you a history of my country if you want.
Should I pass those around?
Yeah?
Pass them around?
Yeah.
Peter, thank you very much.
One each.
It's always good to see you.
Yeah, thank you.
I can't believe that you've improved your English accent being in Kenya for the last 3 years. I understood you more this time. Really, I understood you more now than I ever did. It could be the presidential thing. Thank you very much, Peter. Great to see you. Welcome home. Right here. Thank you, and Tom. That's fantastic. Let's get a picture.
Oh, okay.
He was the assistant education minister.
You know, things, you know, you people here, nobody is able to pronounce my name. You say, you call Nana. Nana is the name of a grandmother in Kenya. So when you say Nana, huh? Thank you.
Thank you. 84, awesome, awesome. Well, it's always nice to see you, Peter, and you're welcome here anytime. A couple announcements quickly. To everybody who hasn't been here, if you haven't been here, and to our new members. On the back table are all of the committees and the sign-ups and the current members on those sign-up sheets. Please take some time to look at those committees. There's also a YouTube video out there for all the committee chairs giving a brief description of what each committee does. That's the way to get involved and really heighten your experience at Rotary. August is Rotary Membership Month. I don't know if anybody saw my message in the trumpet yesterday, but let's start focusing on those that we know in the community and within your networks, and let's invite them to breakfast. I have an initiative goal for everyone to bring one member or one potential prospective member to breakfast. It's an easy sell, it's a free breakfast for them, and they get to meet all of you, which is fantastic. So let's really focus on that. I mentioned before that there's a change of date for the Welcome to the World Rotary event for new members. It's now October 7th, Monday, October 7th at the Bravo. It was originally August 5th. Also, we've all heard of the Purple Pinky. The Purple Pinky race is on the horizon again. It's going to be held on Saturday, October 12th at Lehigh Carbon Community College in Schnecksville. We'll have more to come on that later. And just a reminder, club runner and read your trumpet. If you want to know what's going on, that trumpet is packed, thanks to Dr. Mike Waddell. All right, announcements from the floor. Johnny.
All right. Steve mentioned golf tournament's coming up in a month. We need all of your help to get golfers and sponsorships. They're starting to come in. In addition to that, we'll be doing the raffle again this year. The raffle is to the Open, the British Open. It's 5 days, 5 nights there, and 3 days, 3 nights in London. If that isn't your thing, we also have the option to swap out either a Disney vacation or a Caribbean vacation up to $7,000. Booked through boarding. So the raffle ticket, there's only 300 being sold, $100. They will be printed tomorrow. We'll have them next week available for sale here for anyone that wants them. So we appreciate your efforts in getting golfers, sponsorships, and selling raffle tickets. Any questions, see me, see Don, see Steve, see Mario, and anyone else in the committee. So thank you guys.
Thanks, John. Megan.
So for the Iron Pigs game, we have about 7 tickets left. That's great. There's only 25 seats, so it's only 7 left. If you want in, come see me after our meeting, and it's just $15 to attend. We have a couple groups of, I think John and Owen are coming, right? We've got some other families coming along. It'll be a really great night. Your $15 also gets you access to the party patio for a 2.5-hour buffet and soft drinks.
When is that?
Oh, that would be helpful, right? August 23rd. Okay. Thanks.
And just as a note, you'd know when it would be if you read the trumpet.
Thanks, Steve.
Sorry, you didn't help that. That was a perfect open.
Steve, what's the tagline? Megan?
Tagline, Megan.
Megan, what's your tagline for this?
Oink, yeah.
Megan, question,
else?
do we pick up our tickets there at the Iron Pig Stadium?
So I think that they're gonna send me the tickets beforehand, but if not, they'll have a list at will call. So I'll know about that probably like by the end of this week.
Okay, so possibly get them from you and or the office
And we'll
there.
update the trumpet with that as we
Correct,
get
yeah,
closer,
that'll
okay?
be in the trumpet.
Who do we
Anyone
make the
else
check
have an
out to,
announcement?
Megan? To you? Do we make the check out to you for the tickets?
You make it out to the Rotary Club. Make it out to the
Managed
Rotary
Rotary.
Club.
Make sure all that
Good
information's
try.
in the trumpet.
We will do that.
Okay. Any other announcements? Ashley?
The other half of our fellowship committee, we met Monday and we're gonna be planning some type of event around the community yard sale in May, so keep an eye out in the trumpet for more.
Catching on. Doc?
A couple of things here. First of all, thanks to the gardeners who brought in food today for the planter row. I saw a couple of bags out there. Fortunately, my wife reminded me as I was going out the door that today was the day, so I have a bag of stuff there. Reminder that immediately following this meeting, we're installing 2 bricks at the Remembrance Garden, one for John Cleveland. He will have some family members there, and one for Carl Front. He will not have any family members there, so we will take care of that with them. And also, there's a membership meeting immediately following this meeting today. I think Bridges and JP will be involved with that. And there's a foundation meeting next Thursday after the regular meeting. So if you're on the foundation committee, plan to stay a couple minutes after next.
Mike, there's a Foundation International Committee meeting tonight at 5:30. There's a Foundation International Committee meeting tonight.
Get it mixed up.
Rick told me the meeting is after.
Hold on, it's not Rotary International Foundation, it's Emmaus Rotary Foundation. So guys, there's a distinct difference, okay?
Good. Okay, we'll hold all other announcements until next week because of time. Who's the raffle?
Okay. Good morning, everybody. We have this young lady right here to draw the first one.
This is your number.
Would you read it?
505.
The last 3 numbers.
Last 3 numbers are 515.
Hey, just like we talked about.
So close.
I'll vouch for it, it is for
505. 501.
So close. Wow, all right, look at that.
That goes to the golf committee.
Program chair, the guy who does the implications. How about a little love for the president?
504.
Oh, not really that.
504.
Okay.
505.
All right, Sarge. That's all right. All right, I don't know how fast you can move, but this is the week to do it.
You gotta be quick, there's a big meeting coming up after this, who wants to say a 5?
10.
I'm gonna have to create some. John, you were late. You're still fully dressed, you have your pins. Chad, you were late. I have money from people who are missing pins and leaving early. Barry, you were missing a pin, right? You know, Steve has them over on his table, he'll sell them to you for $3, or you can pay a $2 fine, however you want to do it. All right? I just like to point out, guys, my wife is on a diet, therefore I'm on a diet. And I could get a little cranky coming up. A warning for you, all right? Owen, how you doing there? Does your dad have a shirt with his business name on it? He's turning you in, Dad. Put that out. All right, happy dollars. Let's go. Dee.
I have 10 happy dollars for our Rotary Friendship Exchange, which had 10 participants, and luckily we came home with 10 because Gary got thrown out of the water in our rafting, and so we came back with 10 and didn't leave him behind. But we had a great time in Oregon, and they're coming here October 15th to 27th, so I hope some of you will be interested in opening up your homes. And real quick, we brought 3 flags back that I'm giving to Rotary's Closet instead of ours.
Eric.
I'll match these $10 as well to help you out on your budget. Last week I had the honor of helping 62 cyclists work their way from Pittsburgh to Palmerton in the Pennsylvania Premier Against Cancer. Over a year and a half's worth of efforts, they've raised over $300,000 to wipe out that. All right. So I'm just happy to be a part and help them and support them doing that last week.
I have 2 happy dollars. It's a shout out for our new members. I took my car to be serviced to Hendricks and got to talking about the Who Shot John of the borough with Jeff. Mike Irwin's name came up, and Jeff said, oh, and another one of your Rotarians was in here. So that means Michael somehow has let the world know he's a Rotarian. Good job. The other Rotarian was Megan, and she gave him a whole big spiel about the breakfast, the lunch and feeding the kids program and reading to them. And he was impressed. And I'm proud of you all.
Does that mean you guys are going to fight for who gets the credit for bringing him as a guest?
I have 5 happy dollars for my son. He decided to come and join me today. He was actually excited to see Eric's astronomy presentation. Obviously, I didn't read the we'll bring him next time.
2 weeks.
We'll make sure that we know.
Cindy.
I have 13 happy dollars. First, want to welcome our 2 new members, Tammy and Michael. And then the rest is we just returned yesterday morning from Oregon on Friendship Exchange. We leave Tuesday for Africa, won't be here till the end of September. We'll be doing our Zambia painting project there, as well as an exchange and visiting friends. And the last one is for Gary. I echo Dee. Dee and I sat next to each other in one whitewater rafting trip because we were both afraid to paddle and afraid of the waves, and watched as Gary tumbled in the water, head went down, and popped back up. So we were really happy for him, and we had a couple toasts of Oregon wine on that one.
Very happy and delighted that Peter is with us. Haven't heard from him in a couple of years. I thought he might have joined the big Rotary Club up in the sky, but he didn't. Welcome.
How long is he here for? Are you back?
60 days.
JP?
I took the family and dropped them off down in Bethany Beach this weekend. Sunday morning, the children encouraged me. I got up and I ran in the Bethany Beach Alzheimer's 5K with them, despite the 85-degree start time and 98% humidity. I did not get taken off by the paramedics, and I finished and had a great rest of the day. But everybody was fairly convinced I was going to be end of it for dear old man. Somebody must have told them how much life insurance I had.
Where did you purchase that? No, never mind. Jim?
Oh, this is the last report on the motorcycle poker run. It was a great event, and I wanted to cite one guy who really made a major contribution. It was John Chiska. He makes the best pork barbecue, and if you missed it, make sure you're there next year for pork barbecue like John.
The last one, Gary?
Okay, well, I am happy to be here. The river raft ride that we're going on was supposed to be a gentle one, and but then what happened was the organizer there decided, oh no, we'd go a different part of the river than the original plan. So it was pretty rough, especially the end of it. And we hit a rock, and both me and the guy behind me, who was our tour guide, okay, who's the only experienced rafting person on the raft, okay, of the 8 of us on it, both of us went airborne. And so, anyway, I'm very happy that to be here. I also want to say that perhaps it's due to the shock of hitting the water, whatever. I can't remember, but I don't think I signed in the sign-in sheet this morning. And so double check that. If not, I want to sign it in if you have a red pen. And then, of course, you have to pay a fine for that, too. I also want to give a happy dollar. I'm very happy to see Peter come back again. It's very, very nice. So as far as the old and the new, so Peter's part of the old. I'm also very happy that Mike and Tammy are joining our club. And I must say, both of them and Sue, who is also one of our newest members, they've all signed up to be on different committees. So already they're becoming active with the club, and that's wonderful.
All right, Donnie? Gary, just one mention. I love hearing, I mean, you're an adventurous dude. But stop crashing.
Life is short, right?
Bill, we have a Paul Harris.
Good morning, Rotarians. Again, it is my pleasure to recognize 2 of our club members. If Cindy and Jeff would come up here. Jeff Boyer and Cindy. Cindy is receiving a Paul Harris +3. Jeff is receiving a Paul Harris +8. On behalf of the Rotary Foundation, it's my honor to present you with these Paul Harris recognitions, and thank you for your continuing support of the foundation. No.
members that would like to know more about Paul Harris, just Google Rotary, and you'll learn all about who Paul Harris is and what a Paul Harris Award is. JP, why don't we get into our program?
Why don't we get into our program?
I have a feeling we might be doing some singing because I see some blue books. You know what? You are an astute observer. I'm the president. Well,
We're gonna be doing acapella this time?
No, we're not going to do it a cappella because we don't have the piano recording.
Oh, that's right.
Are we using the mic? And I'm going to do the whole. We using the mic? No, we're not using the mic. Well, I don't need it, but I mean, a lot of people use it otherwise. Okay, good morning, everybody. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Fantastic. As you know, I'm running the meeting, which can only mean one thing. We're going to get the blue song out. Group sing for our new members and our newer members. Group singing is an integral part of the historic Rotary experience. That's why they have their very own songbook. So, without further ado, I'd like you all to turn to song number 57. On page 80, we're going to sing the unofficial Rotary National Anthem. Since we don't have an accompanist, I think we'll just stick to one verse together. Okay?
Thank you.
R-O-T-A-R-Y, that spells Rotary. R-O-T-A-R-Y is known on land and sea. From north to south, from east to west, he profits most who serves the best. R-O-T-A-R-Y, that spells Rotary. Woohoo! All right, fist pump and everything. Like that. Very good. You folks acquitted yourself quite well. Thank you so very, very much. Today, we have the privilege of inducting 2 new members to the Emmaus Rotary Club and 3 new members to our, did we ever decide what we're calling that or what that's called? Okay. 3 new members to what I'm referring as our East Penn School District Satellite Club. Is that
Professional
fair?
Teachers and Professional Club.
Teachers and Professionals Club. Okay. As I have mentioned many, many times before, growing any type of service organization, or any organization for that matter, can be a challenge. Most of the traditional service organizations that you can think of are experiencing systemic declines in their membership. Even Rotary itself has seen some of our local clubs cease to exist over the years. The Emmaus Rotary Club is different though. Unlike most organizations where success is due to the extraordinary efforts of a few people, our club thrives because of the daily commitment of our membership to share Rotary wherever they are. This enthusiasm results in the steady, organic growth that's the hallmark of a healthy organization. At this point, I'm going to bring Rick up to begin introducing.
Look at that, I'm here.
There you are.
All right. Thank you, JP. And as JP mentioned, today we're introducing 3 chapter members to our Emmaus, what do you call it, Steve?
East Penn School District Teachers and Professionals Club.
Perfect, thank you. Will past District Governor Cindy Horner please come forward? You don't need a mic.
He says I don't need a mic. Now, what does that mean?
He's right.
I'm excited today. We have 2 out of our 3 new members here. I would first like to call Mike Mihalik. Please come up here. Mike is no stranger to Rotary. He grew up because his grandfather was a Rotarian for 64 years and served as past president, past district governor, and founder of a Rotary Club. I had a unique opportunity 2 years ago, as Mike was one of our teachers who came with us on our global grant to Zambia with teacher education. As a result, and we just learned that as a result of what we did with sciences and social sciences, both in science and social sciences, test scores in that secondary school have now increased. So we're very excited. Currently, Mike is the secondary supervisor at East Penn School District for STEM, science, technical education, engineering, and math. And he also is really cool. He He takes a lot of kids every year, and some of our children have been with him on trips to Alaska, and he's just about visited every national park in our country, which is really pretty cool. He's going to Samoa. There's some park in Samoa, I have no idea. Anyway, I'd like to welcome Mike to our club. Next, I'd like to have Tammy Kita come up. Tammy is also no stranger to Rotary and has known about Rotary for years because Tammy and her husband were host parents to our French Rotary exchange student Manon, who lived with the Kitas in 2016. Additionally, the Kitas will be hosting our upcoming Rotary exchange student Anna Hekila, who will be moving into the Kitas home in a couple of weeks. She's from Denmark and Finland, so we'll be seeing her as well. Tammy has been teaching over 20 years as English as a second language, very involved in community affairs, has been a Peace Corps volunteer, and also has the travel bug. She's been in Yellowstone and Grand Tetons with 12 high school students. Were you together with him?
Yes.
Oh, he planned it, they were together, I don't know if that's good. And they just got back from Thailand this summer. Our last teacher who will be here is Rachel Baxter, who works in the science department, took over Mike's classroom, and she's currently in Portugal traveling, but you'll be seeing her again. So this is exciting. Welcome you both. Thank you.
Mr. Gold.
So Steve gets to come up.
I'd like to ask Sue Wenner to come forward. Sue Wenner has lived in the Lehigh Valley now for 12 years. She has 2 adult sons. One is married and lives in Bethlehem and has a 4-year-old daughter, Peyton. And her other son is a pilot with SkyWest and lives here in McCungy. Her better, and I kind of figured up your bio here. I doubt that very highly. Her better, half and fiance Dave Stortz, who some of you may know him. He's quite a character. They live here, actually very close to the club, with their 3 grandchildren on his side. 2 active boys, Max and Jake, ages 7 and 9, and a 7-month-old granddaughter, Kate. Most of her career she has spent in banking and investment services, but she retired that about 6 years ago to start a new chapter. She earned a real estate license, but decided she didn't really want to sell real estate and got certified as a holistic health coach through a program in New York. She now works with individuals wanting to make improvements to their health and have helped many realize goals they didn't think possible. Her tagline is, I am a healthy living advocate and life transformation specialist. And actually, Sue and I belong to another club together, and I learned that coffee actually can hydrate you. Or was I was sober that morning. All right. In her free time, Sue enjoys gardening, cooking, traveling, trying new restaurants, working out, swimming, and she is committed to trying to improve her golf game this year. She's a member of Brookside Country Club. She's on the board of the Small Business Council for the LVCC. She's the chair for the Snowball Gala this year. And the 100PCLV, is that another?
It's 100 people that care in Lehigh Valley.
100 people that care in Lehigh Valley, okay. She also donates her time to work and support pediatric cancer. Sue, welcome to
Thank you, Steve.
You're welcome, JP.
We had one other new member, Holly Nonamaker. She was sponsored by Chris DiPaolo. She's the head of the Hillside School. However, Chris called me yesterday and told me she's on vacation, so she's not here today. And Chris, I don't see Chris isn't here, is he? He's not. Okay. All right. Mike, Rachel, Tammy, Sue, and Holly, you've been invited to join the world's oldest and most prestigious service organization. Since 1905, Rotary International has been a force for good here in America and around the globe. We welcome you to our ranks and invite you to live the Rotary motto of service above self. It's my pleasure to present you today with your official member packets. We have several items in here. We have the Object of Rotary card. We have the 4-way test card. both of which are suitable for framing. We have we don't do this, we put red in your thing, but we have a new member badge, we have the Rotary sticker, and the 4-way test wallet card. Shortly, since we're redoing it, there'll be information about how to be a good Rotarian, some of the projects we've done, how to maintain your attendance, which I guess doesn't necessarily apply to our school district folks, and information on your upcoming classification talk. That will all be sent to you via email. So,
We should all get one of those 4-way test cards.
you got a 4-way test card when you were inducted. I don't know what you did with yours.
It's beat, actually. 15 years ago, I'd like a new one.
You can go to russellhampton.com and they have a wide selection.
JP, we're off script.
We are off script. I wonder why that is. Imagine that.
Derail, good meeting too.
Will Don Blows please come forward? You're back.
Don likes to pass out his laundry. What's going on here?
Steve, the big bag is in your car right now.
He needs to fold them now.
Mike, let's see, we have Mike, we have Sue, and we have Tammy. Those are your Rotary t-shirts. When you do Rotary projects with us or with your groups throughout Emmaus, please wear those as a showing that we do work around here. And you'll see in the back, Emmaus Rotary Works. There's double meaning to that. So the gentleman who came up with that, it's very nice. Emmaus Rotary Works, meaning we do work, and Emmaus Rotary Works for growing the community. So, welcome.
Thank you, Don. And on behalf of the membership committee and the board of directors, it is my pleasure to present you with this framed certificate of membership, proudly displayed in your home or your office. It will announce to all the world that you are a member in Rotary, which is the foremost service organization in the world. Sue, Tammy, congratulations, and Mike, congratulations. So, while JP is getting the pin out of the holder, yes, the Rotary pin is a 24-cog, 6-spoke gear. It is known the world over as a symbol of Rotary International. Your Rotary pin is to be worn at all times, I say all times, and at all Rotary functions. Okay. This rule is strictly enforced by Don, who is our Sergeant at Arms. Okay, non-compliance brings really big social and financial consequences. So always wear your Rotary pin, please. I'll give this to you, Susan. I will not put it on. And I'll let you guys struggle with opening these.
Thank you so much.
Hermetically sealed packages.
That's right, it's sealed for your protection.
We do encourage you to wear your Rotary pin daily. I do. If you meet another Rotarian, it's easier to say hello. You know who they are because they always have their pin on. You can rely on me. This is what it says. I am dependable. I am reliable. I give more than I take, and I am available for service opportunities. Mike, Tammy, Sue, welcome to Emmaus Rotary.
Thanks very much, Rick. I spoke earlier about our club's continued success and how it's due to the membership at large to promote Rotary and encourage people to join our club. Our membership committee felt that those efforts should be highlighted and rewarded. One way we've chosen to do this is to publicly and permanently recognize those members who sponsored a new member with a special sponsor pin. Subsequent sponsorships will be recognized by a hanging number tab. So today, although he's not here, I have his initial sponsor pin for Krista Paulo for sponsoring Holly Nonamaker. Where's Steve?
Right here.
Steve, I have your 3 tab. So you can use that to replace the 2 on there with a 3.
I found mine this morning.
That's outstanding. I'm so very happy to hear that. And Cindy, where's Cindy? Cindy, in the interest of saving, rather than give you your 3, 4, and 5 tab, I just gave you a 5 tab, if that's okay. Okay, all right, well, we'll see if we can do it. Let's have a big round of applause for all. When I ordered the latest round of membership certificates, I did put in, I want to say I ordered another 25 sponsor pins. So there are plenty of sponsor pins for those of you that haven't sponsored a new member yet. So please, don't worry that we're going to run out. Feel free to bring those guests. And at that point, I'm going to turn this back over to Rick. Bring us on home.
Thank you, JP. If service above self is the motto of Rotary, the four-way test is its mantra. The simple and straightforward four-way test was written by Chicago Rotarian Herbert J. Taylor in 1932. It was written to be an ethical and moral yardstick for a struggling club aluminum company. The test was first introduced to Rotary during his term as Rotary President in 1939. It was formally adopted by Rotary International in the 40s, and this 24-word test has never been altered. It remains today a central part of the permanent Rotary structure and is held as a standard by which all behavior should be measured. Mike, Tammy, Sue, and fellow Rotarians, please join me in reciting the four-way test, which is up here so everybody can see it. Please recite after me. The four-way test of the things we think, say, or do. First, is it the truth? Second, is it fair to all concerned? Third, will it build goodwill and better friendships? And fourth, will it be beneficial to all concerned? Steve, would you please?
Okay. Mike, Tammy, Sue, a true honor to have you guys here. Our club is growing, and you're a big part of that. I personally am very excited about the new satellite club we have at the school district because it connects us to the people that are the future Rotarians of our world. So I'm really excited to see what we can get out of you guys. No pressure. No pressure at all. Okay, so we're going to close the club. If everyone could please rise to say the Pledge of Allegiance. But what I will ask, go ahead and do your picture. It is tradition here for the membership to come up and welcome the new members. So once we say the Pledge of Allegiance, guys, just hang out here. We'll just kind of filter this way and say hello. Okay. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So as you go towards the neurology place,